Hi guys, welcome back here to another video, and today we're going to be showing you guys something special which I got from a friend of mine to show you guys. It has something to do with all the Resident Evil games. So I'm going to do I'm going to show you guys the Resident Evil characters that are also in the game as well. I have a few Resident Evil characters that I want to show you guys. I might do this all in one video because there are only 6 characters that I have that I want to show you. And we're going to start off here with Jill Valentine. And here we go. Let's have a look at Jill Valentine. You can move her arms that way, and you can move them all in a 360 degree, and you can move this arm here as well. They're all movable, by the way. They're all movable. Let's have a look at Jill. You can see it says here stars. What else does that say up there? You can't really make out what it really says. It's the Stars company where they produce the virus, I guess. So yeah, this is Jill Valentine. You can we're gonna have a look at closer details of these action figures here. Well, they're not really action figures. They're the characters that you would see in all the Resident Evil games, of course. You can also move her upper body that way as well. You can move from left to right, like that. You move her arms. I think you can, yeah, you can move her head as well. Look at that. I don't know how old these characters really are. My friend here, he had them for a really long time. And he has a lot more characters from other games as well. So we're gonna put Jill. This is Jill. We're gonna fit them all along there when we're finished with the video. So this is Jill Valentine. I like how you can move her arms like that. You can. that's pretty funny. Nice. You can see her boots here. I don't know how big those characters are. The scale doesn't really tell me what the scale is. No, doesn't really tell me. You can put down her arm. You can do this, and yeah, let's turn her around like this. Nice. So this is Jill Valentine from Resident Evil 3 remake. You also find Jill Valentine in the older Resident Evil games that you can play on PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4. You can don't know what they're called, Resident Evil Nemesis. She plays in Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, Jill Valentine. Alright, so that is Jill. We're going to put her over here. And now I have here a character that you would also find in Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. Look at this. This is a Mr. Nemesis here from Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. Resident Evil 3 remake Nemesis. Look at that. How cool is that, guys? You can see his hand here. You will also see that hand when you play Resident Evil 3 remake. You can move that eye here as well. You can move his legs. Look at that. Move his legs like that. That one you can move. This one here, I don't want to move them too much because they're not mine. A friend of mine gave me those characters to show you guys what he has on Resident Evil 3 characters. Alright. You can move his hand here, his arm like that. And you can move this arm as well. Look at that. How cool is that? And if you go in the back here, yeah, this one here, you can move his eye practically. Like that. I'm gonna move this, and you can see in the front here. Look at that. You can move this eye here. You move it up. You can move it down. You can center it. You can move it left and right. Like so. That's pretty awesome that you can do that. Pretty cool. And have it look down, and he's got something here. I think when you play against this character in the Resident Evil 3, you have to shoot at his eye to be able to kill him. I'm gonna leave the. You can move the eye here on this lever there. You can move his eye. You can also move his torso that way. And that's about it that you can move. Have a look at the details here. Look at that. I think you will also see that when you're playing Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. You also probably see this guy here on his body. I don't know who he is. Look at that. Yeah, I don't know who that guy is on his body there. But he looks mean. Yeah, let's turn him around. He's got another eye here as well. You can look at that. You can also move his arm in and out like that. So turn him around. Here looks something like this. I don't know if you can. Yeah, I don't want to move this too much. Like I said, these action figures, they're old, so I don't want to break anything. We're going to leave that here the way it is. He looks vicious, guys. Even in the Resident Evil 3 remake game, he's very, very hard to fight, this guy. Nemesis. Let's come up closer here a little bit. Look at that. And like I said, you can move the eye. I already showed you that. Here we have another eye. I don't know if he has an eye in his back when you fight him in the game. He probably has, but you won't be able to see it. So, yeah, he's got this white cloak here hanging from him on his eye here. You can see it right there. Nemesis, let's go. Yeah, you can. All right, you can do that. You can turn his arm like that, in and out, up and down. I'm not going to move too much. All right, look at his head, and he's scary. He's even scary in the game when you fight against this guy here, Nemesis. He's, like I said, he's very, very hard to kill because he moves along the buildings there, and you have to try to shoot him, and he's very hard to get. But he's a bit of a challenge when you fight against this guy in the game. He's quite a challenge to fight. So I like Nemesis, and I like Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. So Nemesis and Jill Valentine, those two, they go together. Yeah, let's maybe we can do this so he will have his arm around Jill Valentine like that. So we have Jill Valentine from Resident Evil 3 Nemesis remake, and we have here Nemesis himself from Resident Evil 3 Nemesis remake. Alright, how cool is that? That looks pretty cool though. Nemesis having his arm right around Jill there. Maybe we can do something like that. That looks a lot better already. I might put him down like that later on in the game. Or not in the game, but on the table here. Getting all excited about this. So Yeah, I'll pause the video and I will put them down later on. So this is Nemesis from the Resident Evil 3 remake, and this is also Jill Valentine from the Resident Evil 3 remake, Nemesis. Alright, let's have a look at something else that we have here. We also have here, let's have a look at this one. This is Meg Thompson here from Resident Evil Revelations 2, I believe it is. Meg Thompson, Resident Evil Revelations 2. We can also move her arms here. Don't want to move too much. I just do this. You can move her legs that way. You can stand them all up. Of course, they will all stand on the table as well. But like I said, I'm not going to move here too much because those are not mine. He just let me borrow them to make the video because I wanted to show you guys the Resident Evil characters, because I like Resident Evil and I have all the Resident Evil games on my PC. So that is why I wanted to show you guys his action figures. Yeah. Let's come up a little bit closer here. That is Meg Thompson, Resident Evil Revelations 2. Yeah. Meg Thompson, guys. Meg Thompson. Alright, let's move on here to Claire Redfield. Look at that. How cool is that? Now she plays in Resident Evil 2 remake. Claire Redfield. She is Chris Redfield daughter, I should say. Or Chris Redfield's daughter, Claire Redfield. This is Claire from Resident Evil 2 remake. You can also move her body parts here. You can move her arms like that. You can how cool is that? You can also move her upper body and lower body. You move her head. I think when you move her head, yeah, her arm is moving as well. You move her head. You can move her ponytail. You move her ponytail like that on the back here. It's pretty awesome. Alright. You can move her legs as well. Look at that. So this is Claire Redfield from Resident Evil 2 remake. Claire Redfield. I wonder what happens if you... Oh wow, cool. If you press this lever here, up and down, you can move her arm. Look at that. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, I won't be moving too much because these are pretty old. So this is Claire Redfield from Resident Evil 2 remake. Look at that. Pretty awesome. And she has up here, not sure what that is. That looks like a knife. Yeah, that's the knife that she uses to kill off the her enemies. That's the knife right there. Got the knife. She pulls out the knife, wham, and slashes her enemies. Yeah. Nice. So Claire Redfield from Resident Evil 2 remake. Alright, now we're gonna move on to Resident Evil 4 Classic and Resident Evil 4 remake. Look at this. Ada Wong from the two Resident Evil 4 games, the classic version and Resident Evil 4 remake. Ada Wong. You notice her with the red outfit here and the black pants. That's Ada from Resident Evil 4 remake and Resident Evil 4 Classic. Sadly, my friend, he doesn't have Leon S. Kennedy. If he would have had Leon S. Kennedy, then I would have showed you guys him as well. But sadly, he doesn't have Leon S. Kennedy at the current moment. Well, you can move her arms like that. You can move her arm. Like I'm not going to move too much. You can move her upper body, her lower body here. It's you can move her head. Yeah. Just going to leave it the way it is. You can move her legs here. Both of her legs you can move. Let's have a look at the back here. Ada Wong, guys. Ada from Resident Evil 4 Remake and Resident Evil 4 Classic. Now, I've seen on the internet you can buy Jack Krauser, and you can also buy Leon S. Kennedy. I think Leon S. Kennedy on eBay or Amazon, they will cost you at least $40. I think they wanted $35 for Jack Krauser, but I'm not sure on the price. The prices vary from $50 to $100. If you want to buy Nemesis, you have to pay at least a couple of thousand for this guy here. You want to pay at least a couple of $1,000 if you want to buy Resident Evil Nemesis action figure. I think for Ada Wong, they have different prices and different Ada Wong characters. They range up to $60 to $80 for Ada Wong. And the ones that I've seen on the internet, they look a little bit better than this character, than this figure here, I should say. But she also looks pretty cool here. Ada Wong from Resident Evil 4 Remake and the classic version of the game. Alright. Last but not least, we're going to have a look at... I think it also belongs to these two here. Nemesis and Jill Valentine. I'm going to put them down here. Which is this guy here. The Plant Eater. The plant... You know, when Jill Valentine goes off into the... where all the plants are? Into the lab, I think it is. When she goes down into the lab, you will see these plants, and they are alive. You have to kill these plants off. Look at that. That's what they look like at the bottom here. If you press this button here, watch what happens. I think you can also move his arms. Yes, you can. You can move his arms. I'm going to press the button on the back here. Look at that. You can open up his mouth here. His eyes? I don't know if you can turn them. No, you can't. You can't turn his face. But you can do this. Rawr, rawr, yeah. That also belongs to Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. Wow, look at that. How cool is that? That's pretty awesome. That is one of the plant monsters that walks around in the biolab when you are in search of this guy here. You will see this guy, and you have to kill him. This guy, like I said, walks around in the lab in Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. So yeah, he's pretty cool looking, this guy here. You can do this. I think you can no, you can't. You can move his legs though. You can move his legs. I'm not gonna move much. These are pretty old. Oh, look at that guy. Look at him. Wow. Awesome. I like how that is made. I like how that opens up like that. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna pause the video and then I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna set them all up in a row. Alright, and we're back. We have here Nemesis, Jill Valentine. Those three, they belong together. That is the plant, which you will find in the lab, where the virus is being produced. The lab there, that's Claire Redfield, Ada Wong, and Meg Thompson from Resident Evil Revelations #2, Part 2. Let's put the camera up like that. I have here Nemesis putting his hand on Jill's arm here, and that's pretty cool, isn't it? I had him set up like that. I think they're friends. At least they look like friends when they stand on the table like that. I don't know if you can you move her head up a little bit? No, I'm not gonna chance that one. But they look pretty cool together like that. Nemesis having his hand on. Oh, Claire Redfield just fell. It's Oh, I'm gonna pause the video. Alright, we're back. And they're all standing there. All lined up. See if we can zoom in a little bit. Yes, we can. So, Nemesis, Jill Valentine, they look like they're friends here, standing on my table here. They look pretty funny. Yeah, I like Nemesis, and I like Jill Valentine for sure. Then we have this guy from Resident Evil 3, also the plant eater. You have to kill this guy. Claire Redfield from Resident Evil 2, Ada Wong from Resident Evil 4 Remake and Resident Evil 4 Classic, and that is Meg Thompson from Resident Evil Revelations #2, or Resident Evil Revelations 2. I have Resident Evil Revelations 1 and 2. I have all the Resident Evil games for sure. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna end the video here. Let's see if I can zoom out a little bit like that. I'm gonna, yeah. So these are all the Resident Evil figures that I have for you guys right now. So I'm gonna say here, thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel, watch the videos, like the videos, subscribe to my channel, comment, do all that good stuff, guys, and we will see you guys back with another awesome Resident Evil video. So thanks for watching. Give this video a thumbs up, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye bye. Let's move out a little bit like that. Nice. I'm gonna make this into a thumbnail. Bye bye.